Welcome to the 2018 Winter Academics.
My name is Barbara Gertrude.
And I'm Wanda Stravinsky.
And we plan on bringing you the latest and greatest news updates of this year's competitions.
Today we will be giving you a profile of some of our most noteworthy competitors.
So stay tuned after a word from our sponsors.
In honor of Black History Month, Pride Club has interviewed some of our African American classmates about what makes them proud to be African American and why it is important to celebrate Black History Month.
The rich history behind what it means to be Black. And I feel like it's different for everyone, and what I feel it means to be Black is different from what someone else could feel.
We represent strength, we represent diversity, and we just represent a beautiful culture.
How we went from being slaves and forced into doing things that we didn't want to do, and just being oppressed as a race.
From slave ships to the Oval Office, from plantations to the top of the corporate world.
It's very amazing to see how through all the tribulations, through all the hate that was put on African Americans throughout history, we've only responded with love and peace, and we've only wanted to be seen as equal as everyone.
To not hide it or just accept when people say, assume my race, and I used to not correct them, but now I feel more empowered to show who I am.
Just preaching that, like, I'm not a stereotype, that Black people are just different. We're not all a match set.
And we're back. Hope you enjoyed that commercial break. Wanda, care to introduce us to our first competitor?
Of course. Now, you've heard of Queen Bees. Get ready for the Queen A+.
Some of our viewers may know her as Athena George from Communications Arts High School, but here we know her only as the merciless competitor she is.
She is favored to win 3 gold medals this year.
But will that make her successful in the winter academics? It's the second semester, and that fact has hit many of our competitors hard.
Only time will tell.
Stay tuned.
But if that's grassroots, then what the heck is this? I don't know.
Hi, welcome to Grassroots. Hopefully you brought your $5 and you'll be able to come in and enjoy the awesomeness. Come on in.
Yo man, you ever laugh? We got funny stuff. And then I was like, no, I don't have an udder. He gets it. We got poetry. Poetry is you and me. I am you. And you are me. Let's all sing some poetry. Thank you. Don't touch that button, because we got music. Yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Grassroots tonight. $3 ticket, $5 at the door.
Welcome back to our actual scheduled program.
Now we'll profile one of our most interesting competitors.
Oh yes, the one who doesn't do anything in class and completes everything outside of class at the expense of their health and happiness is the most promising rising star.
Her methods are questionable, but somehow she always brings home the gold.
In a recent interview, she admitted to only studying for her ACT 24 hours before the test. How will this affect her performance in this year's competition?
Stay tuned.
Where are you? I need to know now.
I'm with my friend, we're at school.
I know that. We're in the school. Come home now.
I'm at tutoring.
I don't care. If you are not home by 12, I'm going to be so mad.
I'm with friends. Do I have to?
Yes, I want you with me and not them. Where are you? You are in so much trouble when I see you. I don't like your friends. They're all bad for you. Do you hear me?
Do you?
1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men are victims of some sort of physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime. If you are in an unsafe relationship, please utilize these resources. Domestic violence is never okay, from teen flings to the White House. Time's up.
The 2018 academics are still going strong, and we have a few more competitors to introduce. the lost potential, the snacker, and the night owl. All of these competitors are lacking a necessity: motivation, regular meals, or sleep.
An attempt to recover any of these necessities inside the class will affect performance.
It's me, Sporty McGee, and today I'm going to teach you different ways to deal with stress. One way I deal with stress is by doing yoga. This is the Tadasana. Ta-da! And this is the standing tree pose. Another way to relieve stress is through physical activity. One way I deal with stress is through meditation and deep breathing. I know chorus can be difficult, but if you're ever stressed, these were a few ways to deal with it.
Help! Help! How do I get down? Someone help! Please?
Catch all these athletes next week as we see them go head to head.
And remember, kids, life isn't a competition. Success does not equal happiness. Follow your passions and love yourself.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's win some medals, boys. See you next week.
Black History Month gives a really powerful opportunity for us to talk to each other about what we've been through and to share our experiences.
It's important for others to know what our culture is about, that we represent all different kinds of people, all different kinds of traditions, and knowing where you come from helps you to know where you're gonna go.
To remind ourselves as a nation of the state that African Americans were in past times, but to also celebrate African American culture, African American success, and to honor how African Americans moved from a state of travesty, from a state of oppression, and now have risen to the top.
In order to kind of pay back what happened to us, is at the least you can do is, I don't know, give us a month to celebrate the inventions and things that we've done for the country.
So I think it's a good thing to bring light to those things that have occurred in our history, because we think of all these other things that have happened, but I don't think we take notice of the things that African Americans have accomplished as well.
Black History Month is breaking that stereotype of what we're portrayed as, and this is showing who we are and what we've done and the great accomplishments that we have done, and this is just celebrating the greatness of our culture and our people.
We're innovators, we're more like artists, we're anything that we can be. We're not anything negative.
We are future doctors.
We are inventors.
We are actors.
We are artists.
We are one.